Hi, I'm Pat Jurgens, author of Falling Forward, A Woman's Journey West. This is the story of Louisa, a spirited young Mennonite woman in 1897 who dreams of the outside world. Her journey west is a hero's journey. She travels physically across the country, but the greater journey is her inner one. She opens her heart to adventure, love, and also loss as the price of her freedom. I wanted to portray the life of an unknown, ordinary woman, like my grandmother or yours, who dares to leave home and learns to survive the challenges of her time. Place is a key component of the story. California, Arizona, Golden, Colorado. She falls in love with the land and the landscape, as many of us do too. I'd like to read a portion from the book. This reading is a scene in the San Joaquin Valley in California, where Louisa and her husband Thomas have gone to start a new life raising melons along with his uncle Buford. Now, Buford is a deceptive one, and also he has already assaulted Louisa. To add to that, she has lost a baby, and now Thomas tragically is killed in a well shaft accident. So what I'm going to read you here is Louisa is about to flee. She is, for the first time in the book, on her own with her two small children. Louisa didn't tell the children until the night of departure. "We're going on a journey," she said, reaching out to both of them. She held them close. "It's a secret, just between us." "Where are we going, Mama?" Maddie shrank into the fold of Louisa's embrace. "It's a surprise." Louisa tried to smile and make it a game. "You'll find out when we get there." "When are we going?" Daniel's eyes were bright with excitement and alarm. "Tonight, in the middle of the night. We'll go to bed in our clothes, so we'll be ready. Now go to sleep. I'll wake you up when it's time." Nervousness gave her an urge to keep talking. She wanted to explain her reasoning, but inherently knew the less said, the better. The children tossed and turned, too excited to go right to sleep, but they finally nodded off. Louisa was unable to relax. Her mind ran in every direction like a circus monkey. Around midnight, she heard Buford come home after carousing. He bumped into the table, cursed, flailed around trying to find his tent flap, and finally made it inside with much belching and farting. Louisa listened, alert and tense as a mother bird protecting her young. Several hours later, a low melodic whistle sounded in the square. That was her signal. "Daniel, Maddie, it's time to go," Louisa whispered. "Put on your jacket and shoes. Be very quiet. We don't want to wake Aunt and Uncle." As she pushed aside the tent flap, a shaft of moonlight fell at her feet, directing her out beyond. It formed a white path toward the shimmering Sierras to the east. She caught her breath sharply as it bathed her in a white, hot glow. With a shivering in her gut of what might happen, she hurried the children away. Her fear of the unknown was coupled with an intense excitement that seized her muscles, almost paralyzing her fleeting steps. But she pushed on past her dread of Buford, and followed the light toward the shining mountains, a beacon for her wavering heart. The three figures moved noiselessly past the tent with Buford's snores echoing into the night, to the darkened tree in the center of the encampment where Mr. Lawson waited with his horse and wagon. "Trunks under the tarp." He motioned them in beside it, clucked to the horse, and the wagon rattled up the road. Lulled by the swaying motion, Daniel and Maddie fell asleep in their mother's arms. But Louisa was watchful as a wide-eyed cat. Suppose Buford woke up and followed them. Suppose someone saw them and told him. Would he come after her? How far will she follow her dreams? Louisa's courage, strength, and resilience as she comes into her own speaks to us today in this time of COVID challenge and change. You can visit my website at patjurgens.com and read chapter 1. Falling Forward is available in paperback and ebook on amazon.com. Thank you to the Colorado Authors League for this opportunity.